Let me get ready to talk to y'all real quick on some crazy shit that I basically just watched the video of. Some people out here in this crazy ass world that we live in are undercover racists. Undercover. Undercover. And for me and myself, I love pretty much black people, white people, Korean, Asian, European, uh, you name it. I love them. Love them all. Don't have no hate in my heart about what's name about different facts of life. I don't have no hate in my heart. But just to basically sit here and watch a person is low key trying to hide that he's racist by making a video talking about a damn TV show and don't understand the damn storyline of the damn TV show, bro. It's like it's weird to me. It's fucking weird. I'm just gonna let I'll say it's fucking weird. Like, come on, man. Like, you just don't hide it no more, bro. You racist, bro. You just flat out racist. Nobody will come out their mouth and say a black man on a TV show has a hero complex. What the fuck that mean? I'm like, what the fuck do that mean? A hero complex? Pretty much. Evil white men. The show I'm talking about pretty much is Welcome to Derry, pretty much. So I watched this guy talk, and he really thought he was basically cooking with something. He wasn't cooking shit at all. He was just low key racist. He didn't want to see the black man basically be the hero or some shit, which okay, cool. Most of y'all motherfuckers don't want to see a black man be a hero for some reason. That's why we lost fucking Black Panther. And what's his name? Just to be honest with you, and it sucks. It really do sucks. Pretty much, man. It's like anytime we get like a hero was named, somebody on the internet has to complain about it, and it seemed like, and I'm basically going to say this, it seemed like that person, I mean, the person who complains about it, wins that fucking battle half the damn time. I mean, most of the time, for real. Like, we get complaints, and then the people basically complaining win. They fucking win. It's a fucking joke. Like, we sit here and complain about something, but it's mostly the people who basically complain about the stupidest shit. They the ones that basically win or get the controversy and basically still complain about it, and they basically you hear them more than you hear the fans of damn the damn art of the whatever's going on. Pretty much, it's crazy. It's crazy. I think it's crazy that I basically just like see that clear as day. Like, that's the main thing that I notice. It's like every time somebody make an argument about something, everybody who makes a big fuss about something, the person who basically is basically being loud and being annoying and being actually what's name, they win. They fucking win. Somehow, some way, they win. The person who's complaining about whatever the hell's going on is the main person, and they can be the most person. They can be the person that don't know shit about what the fuck they talking about. They somehow win. Somebody who don't know the lore of the whatever that's going on, pretty much, they win. And I will give y'all a prime example, but I don't feel like giving y'all a prime example right now. I really don't. At this point, I don't. Just know they win. Just know flat out they fucking win. And it's the most no fucking thing that I can pretty much say. That basically is like, okay, cool, y'all motherfuckers win on a way because it's basically there for y'all to do it. I mean, it's there. It's like it's an open opportunity for motherfuckers to basically have the idea of so much stuff that oh, I can complain about this. And what's the name? People are complaining about Last of Us. People are complaining about Last of Us. Last of Us is already controversy, pretty much. With me, I understand the story. I maybe kind of understand the story a little bit. Pretty much, it's not really fully getting to me about the Joel, about killing off Joel, pretty much in the very beginning of the game, or basically killing him off in the show. Pretty much, I thought they was going to basically more tell more of a story, pretty much, but they went that route as the same exactly as they did with the game. So I was like, okay, cool, do it, do whatever they want. It doesn't bother me. The simple fact is, people are basically are the main ones that basically say, I'm gonna stop playing the game because a character that they basically love is gone. I'm sorry, I can't do that, bro. I can't stop playing a game because a character got killed off. I gotta finish the game. If I start playing the game, I'm going to finish it, very much, and understand what's name. I kind of understand it from what's name. He did something, it came back at him. Shit like that happens in real life. Like that's not that. It's not that hard to understand. Shit like that happens in real life, where a person do something and you have to deal with the consequence. It happens, man. It happens to most people in this crazy ass world we live in. It happens, and it's the most things that I pretty much know. And I'm like, it does happen. It happens to the good and the bad. But the simple fact is, motherfuckers they actually just like, mm, it's the most annoying shit when you come across a person that basically either understands it or don't understand it. Don't understand that very much. And it's like I understand it clear as day because that's how life is. Life is fucked up. So, and I get it. The director wanted to basically make something like some type of grounded type of reality in his novel, as he should.
Following the champion versus champion contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 235 pounds, the WCW United States Champion, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Fellas, we are in for some vintage WWE style action.
Hey, wait a minute.
Sorry, I'll throw you a couple bucks.
Excellent physical conditioning for the Dragon.
Yeah, if there is one guarantee with...
I just see other stuff that pretty much is like, what the actual fuck is going on with this crazy ass world we live in. But at the same time, it's a lot of shit that's going on. Crazy ass world.
No holds barred, no countouts, no
and we basically can't say you can't basically stop that.
These two, but they do
like
ultimately have to finish it all in there.
I'm undercover racist, but I'm not trying to basically show them. It's like that is the shit that gets on my nerves. Got people out there that basically do shit like that.
Looking for the quick pin. Oh, that gets reversed into the cover. Pin broken up easily.
He thought he could get this thing finished fast. Effective arm drag.
I don't care what's the name of the character on a TV show is basically black, white. I mean, the character that basically from the comic books was white and then he got turned black. I don't care for that shit. But some people that basically has that major problem pretty much, you need to check yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. You need to check yourself.
Turns it around.
You can make the character black, white, no matter whatever, pretty much. Professor X can be black. I don't care.
We know what's coming next.
I don't care. The only thing I care about in a comic book, I mean, in a freaking live action version of that person you brought to live action, is you going to keep him the same way as he was. I mean, it's the same. It's the exact same thing as he is in the comics. I don't care about his skin complexion. I don't care about that. I just care about, is he going to basically be the same type of person? Like if they do like a Superman, and they decide to make Clark Kent black, pretty much. Hey, is he gonna be the same Clark Kent that basically shows? I mean, basically in the movie is he's gonna be acting black. That's the only thing I'm worried about. That's it. Is he still going to act like? Is he still going to act like the comic book version of Superman? Pretty much. If he is still going to act like the comic book version of Superman with a little bit of mixture of being a black man, I'm fine with it. I'm cool. Hey, I'm cool. But the simple fact is, we do got a black Superman. Let me basically put y'all on game. We do have a black Superman. His name's Connor. I think it's Connor Clint. Clint. I can't really, but pretty much. He basically made from. He's basically the son of General Zod, and it's like another universe. And he's a black Superman, just like we got a black Batman. People who don't read fucking comic books don't know it's a black Batman, and don't know it's a black Superman. They know it's a white Superman because that's all they basically seen. That's all the big screen been portraying on the damn screen. But it is a black Superman and a black Batman. And it is a black Wonder Woman, which people don't even know that shit. Like, there's certain things that people don't understand or not trying to grasp. And then when they basically finally decide to bring that character out and show them, people like, oh, I never knew it was a black, this such and such. Because you didn't do your research, you didn't read comic books, or you lost, or it could be this, and I'm basically going to say this, it can be this. You maybe read the comic books and you didn't know it was that version of that person. Simple as that. And that's fine. But some thing is, we got a lot of people that's undercover racist, and it's like, damn, like, why? And how are you basically like that? Why are you trying to hide it?
Oh, man.
There's no need to hide it. We already know what are you. We already know it. We already know. We already know. What are you, pretty much? Point on to it. You can open your mouth and say something outlandish, and basically we'll catch on that, hey man, this man is pretty much racist. Pretty much.
Down with a suplex.
You can say the likes of basically, oh, black people, I'm tired of seeing black people. If you're saying this in anything, pretty much, in any conversation that you're tired of a black person, you gotta look in the mirror, bro. You have to look in the mirror. You have to look in the mirror. Because at this time, you just basically said that you basically saying some shit that a racist motherfucker would say. And it's like, wow, okay. You low-key racist.
Averting danger with an elbow.
But trying not to hide, trying to basically keep it low-key, trying to disguise it as in something like a no-ass conversation. It can't be normal.
Paint a picture for me, Corey. Hypothetically, what are some tactics?
If you find that, like, the one thing I basically know, and it's the most, is like, you basically find people, you basically find blackface hilarious, pretty much. You'll find a person, basically find a black person wearing blackface or a white man wearing blackface funny. I don't see nothing funny to it. The teams is on if people find it funny because I just don't find it funny.
Counters, each superstar looking dialed in. Steve-O just so elusive.
Act like an over-exaggerated black person. Like over-exaggerated. I don't find that funny. I'm sorry. No. I do not find anything funny about an over-exaggerated black person or over-exaggerating Asian person or whatever the case may be, or over-exaggerated white person. Black people, we do it too. We basically make fun of the white people and you go over-exaggerate. You basically go extra mile and come to like crack jokes and say, oh yeah, they this and that. But at the same time, white people do the exact same thing. So,
now with the cover. That's gotta be it. Forces the shoulder up after two.
do the exact same
Not the
thing.
time to wallow in disbelief.
It's crazy, man, but to think like that, pretty much, I think I basically say it coming from both ways, pretty much. Like,
Answers right back.
I love everybody, but it's like this boy is just too damn dark to
I think
basically
we
stand
know
and shit.
what he has in store next. No. Taking a flight to nowhere. That's really leaping before you look. Could be a tide turner in this match. Setting him up. Got the head scissors on. Oh, elbow to the face. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight. You know, I've always been curious about the versatility of shovels.
He's definitely been worn down a little.
I'm surprised that more damage hasn't been done at this point.
Man, it's like
delivered into the barricade. Dueling reverses.
that's the one thing I see a lot.
Into the ring post.
I see a lot in freaking wrestling. It's like
striking with the knee
cover
drop.
low-key
So
racist people, and then they try to hide it like
He's
they're
looking
not
for
racist.
something. This could get
It's
dangerous.
sick. It's sick. It's disgusting.
He grabbed the chair. Now would be a good time to run.
Oh, God, right to the cranium.
Oh, the chair projected right to their face. That's one of my all-time favorites.
Showing off their submission skills with an octopus stretch.
Traffic. Oh, what a reversal and counter by him.
Beautiful kick hits the target.
Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair.
Probably got most of the people out here think just like me. You got people that think just like me, pretty much. Big fan of Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, pretty much. Love the hell out of those tag team. I used to watch them constantly on a daily, pretty much. The Hardy
And now
Boys.
gets tossed into the
Pretty
ring.
much wanted to be like them, pretty much. Shawn Michaels was my favorite wrestler. Triple H was my second favorite wrestler. The Rock was my favorite wrestler. Stone Cold Steve Austin was my favorite wrestler.
Steamboat has run into a road.
But we live in a world where any character or wrestler, pretty much, including my favorite, another favorite wrestler was Eddie Guerrero. Dean Malenko at one, and what's his name before he did all of that crazy heinous act, pretty much. Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, the awesome WCW4, like in Chris, yeah, Dean Malenko, Chris Jericho, Benoit, you name it, they was all my favorite wrestlers until Benoit did that shit with his family and fucked up his whole career and all that shit. That's I hear them now, right? They was my favorite wrestlers. Every time I watch a movie or a person who don't know Stone Cold Steve Austin, pretty much, basically come out his neck and say, "Yo, Stone Cold is racist" and all that stuff. He not, bro. He not. He not. Oh, this person's racist. He not, bro. Stop. Triple H is racist. No, he's not. Him and Booker T are cool as shit. Them motherfuckers ain't racist, pretty much. If they was racist, I guarantee you, the story writing, yes, 100%, is made by a person that basically, what's the name? Because you go back and think about some shit about the wrestling thing, pretty much. The Nation of Domination was evil. What the really? Really, WWE? I mean WWF at the time. Really, the Nation of Domination was evil, pretty much. They was basically they were called the bad group. DX was the good squad. What the really? Like, huh? If you go back and you basically go back and watch videos of it, you'll definitely know what I'm talking about. The Nation of Domination was bad. They was bad. If that's not racist right, then what is, man?
Steamboat's going to have to go deep into his playbook if he wants to regain the edge in this match.
I don't care what no one says. At that time, I'm going to say this. I was a big fan of DX. The Rock was still trying to put his name out there at that time. I was a big fan of DX. And you know what DX basically was, pretty much? That they basically even said this. No, NWO. I'm gonna say this. NWO was basically copying off of NWA, the rap group. Oh, NWO, New World Order, and then NWA, niggas with attitude. Come on now. They even said it in a like an old when they basically when I think one of the members of NWO, I think it was Captain Nash or probably X Pac said, yeah, because we basically seen NWA And then we basically got the idea called the NWO. Come on now. Like, I at this point, like, I don't care about how much people want to be racist on stupid ass shit that don't have nothing to do. Just enjoy the content they give you. That's all, pretty much. I maybe have a disagreement about certain stuff in what's going on in WCW or WWF or whatever the case may be at that time for real. But I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm basically going to say, oh, yeah, this person's racist. I don't know the guy to basically say, to claim he's racist. I don't know him. That's crazy.
Oh, man. Kick to the gut.
Double underhook.
Turbo bomb. Steamboat's in serious danger. 2. And a kick out. Oh, that was more than close.
I don't know the guy.
Inches away from 3 millimeters.
Chip Basis said that. Chip Basis called that man racist.
But not
I
on
know
this occasion.
certain
Might be
wrestlers
time
are
to
called
think
racist.
outside the box.
The only thing I can do is watch a video and they basically tell me, oh yeah, you know that person was racist. Okay. I never knew.
Not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Legs trapped. There it is. STF. The STF locked in. Is he going to make him tap?
This is the moment when you're desperate to find a counter.
Trying to find. How do you get out of this? I guess by doing that.
Impressive. Picture perfect drop kick.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
He looks defenseless as he struggles to get his bear up high.
He fails to connect. Brain buster. Oh, what are they going to do here? Oh, the clover leaf. Check out the torque on the back. Try tap out.
Oh my god. Bring back him, man. Bring back one of the trap
Here's your winner.
masterminds, pretty much. Find somebody that actually did wrestle just like him. Find somebody that actually do a mocap and do his whole move set. Or basically look up his stuff and try to do your thing. I do research. That is one of the wrestlers I want to see come back into a wrestling game for real. Is Dean Malenko. I know he basically up in age for him. Much. He's like saying him and Bret Hart are basically one of my all-time favorites, pretty much. But we basically like lost the goats of wrestling. Like I wouldn't say lost all of them, but we lost some of them pretty much because they are no longer on this earth no more. But he was one of the wrestlers that I actually sit and watch and actually enjoy his matches, even though some people find grappling stuff boring and all that stuff. Dean Malenko was one of the wrestlers that every time he basically got on the TV, he was entertaining, bro. Like Dean Malenko was that dude that you sit and watch pretty much because the training of the stuff that he was doing in that ring was just fantastic. Like, yo, I wish time was endless, pretty much. I wish people don't age and basically what's the name. Then we would say if people didn't age, you know all the crazy matches we would have had back in that all the crazy matches we would have had now, they would have been crazy. A fresh fucking Goldberg, a fresh young Goldberg versus a fresh Undertaker, bro. Like, who you think will win out of that? In the prime, like in your prime, Goldberg versus the likes of Undertaker, bro. I wish. That's what I wish. I wish that Tom would basically just make like keep like people say young for real. Like Undertaker basically go back to his young self. Like basically like Tom would just go crazy and just basically make everybody young again. Like at the age of their prime. That's what I wish. can't wish anything else crazy, man. That's what I wish. But that's my wish. Everybody keep asking, what do you wish? I wish that Tom basically just go crazy and basically everybody go back into their prime, like prime Mike Tyson. I bet you Jake Paul would want to fight that motherfucker. Just think these matches, man. Tom Goldberg, he left WCW and went straight to WWE, and then they set a perfect storyline for Goldberg to come back at WrestleMania. He decided to come back after he basically faced Triple H or something like that. Man, shoot.
The dead man rises. Once again, looming over the WWE landscape, a menacing shadow.
The following is scheduled for one fall.
One thing I basically understand is pretty much how they basically made this man.
Weighing in at 309 pounds.
He's a cool dude. Undertaker is a cool dude. Basically stuff I heard about him, man. Cool shit. Pretty much. Every time I turn around, and the main idea they want you to think about Undertaker, or Undertaker, let me put curses on people.
Icons have been slain. Legends destroyed. Listen to the list.
Undertaker basically is an awesome wrestler. Awesome wrestler.
Michaels, Triple H.
All the stuff that y'all basically be claiming Undertaker is and all that stuff is funny as hell. Because now you basically look behind the scenes. You basically got a podcast, and now you really see the real Undertaker. You're like, oh, what do you say after that? Come on, man.
Got to know that the end is near on the grandest stage.
I knew the Undertaker was like a character for real. I knew it. This is kayfabe, which if you don't know what kayfabe is when a wrestler stays into character, off screen and on screen. He basically on screen, like his on screen character. He stays that character off screen. So when you basically walk up to him, he still acts the same, pretty much. That's kayfabe. And people don't understand this shit.
Of dominance.
But the same thing is, like, I understand it. I get it, pretty much.
An unspeakable.
Then when you get on the big screen, when they get on, like, these movies, pretty much, they betray another person. They betray another character for it. You're like, oh, so that's not this thing. Undertaker had that gimmick for the longest goddamn time, and then he flipped it and changed it a couple of times, but he basically was a biker and all this stuff, and he went back to being the dead man. Pretty much. My allusion to seeing Undertaker back in the day, pretty much, and when he became a biker, the whole dead man gimmick went out the window for me. That he was a dead man on a bike or something. Like at this point, I'm like, okay, he basically had to reestablish his character again. He had to find out what works, what doesn't work. I don't know if the biker gimmick worked for a minute. I don't know. I don't have no clue. But hey, he basically got rid of that gimmick and went from dead man again into Undertaker again. So I'm going back to Undertaker basically coming out with Jack with the trench coat and all that stuff.
We are about to witness a fight. Not only that, we're about to see who's next.
These my takes on this wrestling thing, man. And I see stuff, and I catch on to things that basically like, oh, that's a cool thing. It's a cool idea for real, and then people basically scrap the idea, or they basically think about something else. So, by all means, man, just enjoy what I'm talking about. And my that's talking about some great stuff.
The showcase of the Immortals is the perfect stage for a man who seemingly feels no pain. Disregard the first part of the name WrestleMania. Goldberg is here for a fight. Goldberg put it simply, WrestleMania, you're next.
And it's basically match, but y'all remember him. He basically hit his head on the turnbuckle and gave himself a concussion. He hit his head so damn hard, he gave himself a concussion. Like, bro, I get it. Trying to show you that character, bro. At the same time,
The Undertaker's means of slaughtering opponents have evolved over time, and his powers from the dark side have made him nearly invulnerable.
No one has been as dominant in WWE as the Phenom.
We already know what Goldberg has in mind for this match. Nothing fancy. Hell, nothing pretty. He clocked in, and pretty soon, he'll be clocking out.
Yeah, Corey, Goldberg doesn't need to take his time or pace himself. He's ready to get this thing done right here, right now. Ooh. And into the turnbuckle he goes. And the slam.
Oh, working on the arm. Undertaker cuts him off.
Scoop slam. Leg drop across the throat.
The absolute intimidation of the Undertaker in effect here.
I watch wrestling so much that I know when they basically throw him to the corner, they throw him to the other corner, they get ready to do a splash. So that's old school wrestling.
So ruthless.
They run into a splash, or they set them up for like something that's basically crazy.
He almost got caught by that one.
He's able to counter Goldberg.
Ooh, elbow strike.
Corey, when facing a towering opponent like The Undertaker, I imagine the best approach is to try and chop him down to size.
Well, you hit the nail right on the head, Cole. You have to try to immobilize and ground Taker. Go for his legs. Go for his base. That's how you make the dead man an easier target to lay into.
Just a barrage of strikes.
Oh, incredible combo. Ooh, he fends that off. Catches the kick.
The crazy thing is, you say this, I never wanted to see Undertaker versus Goldberg. I wanted to see Sting versus Undertaker. Like, no, that match seemed more interesting than Goldberg versus Undertaker to me. I get it, that's what they always used to say and all that stuff, but at the same time, like, the one wrestler I wanted to see was Sting versus Undertaker. What's the name? We both cheering for either Undertaker or Sting, bro. That's the match I wanted to see as a kid. It was never Goldberg versus freaking Undertaker. Goldberg was basically like, when I watch wrestling and I go back and think about it, I never wanted to see Goldberg versus Undertaker. I wanted to see Goldberg versus Stone Cold Steve Austin at the time, because Stone Cold pretty much was that dude versus Goldberg. That was the match that I wanted to see. Sting versus Undertaker. The Rock was basically going to go against either the likes of, I forgot who I basically had it mapped out on like who I wanted to basically see. Pretty much. Who's popular back? Who was popular? Who would I would say versus the Harlem Heat Booker T. Like Harlem Heat Booker T. That's what the whole thing I wanted to see for real. The Rock versus the Harlem Heat Booker T.
What's coming here? Submission move being
and when that Booker T was trying to redesign, remake on Booker T's gimmick or something like that. I like the Harlem Heat Booker T. I ain't gonna lie to you, that was my favorite.
Turns the tide with a knee to the abdomen.
uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. The Undertaker.
Effective counter.
What a punch.
Somehow he saw Taker coming.
Dodges away. Wrist lock applied. Elevated wrist lock. And Undertaker's clearly looking for a fight here. Goldberg with a spear.
Goldberg's competition is wishing he had kept his mouth shut.
Well, the opposition was in trouble when they woke up this morning. Now, it's even worse.
So close. That could have been it.
Bang! He finds a counter. Oof. Gut punch. Nasty. Big leg drop.
Ooh, into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Oh, man, he's got him in the crosshairs. Goldberg able to dodge that. Driven down.
He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
That's what Goldberg's all about. Just trying to pummel the opposition.
Into a spine buster. Crippling. Pow, what a shot.
Trampling the opposition.
He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Oh,
is he?
yeah.
Attack from Goldberg.
And this is how you cut The Undertaker down to size. Taking out the base and taking out any way for the big man to defend himself.
Fist directly to the gut. Look at this. Boom. Nice. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt.
Ooh. Delivers the leg drop.
Taken down with a chop block. Had it scouted.
Oh, big uppercut. Oh, what a leg drop. Rolling power slam. And shockingly, Goldberg is being dominated.
The Undertaker is making a statement. Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Up the rope he goes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my pin, shoulders down. Might put him away right now.
And Undertaker barely escapes the pin.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Return fire from The Undertaker. Slam!
Taker showing why he is.
Shoulders are down. Goldberg's got to kick out. Picking up the victory as his opponent does his best. Saxton stares up at the lights. Here is your winner, The Undertaker. An entertaining display tonight for The Undertaker.
Entertaining and dominating. There was not a scenario where Goldberg thought he'd lose this one.
Once upon a time, Goldberg had the greatest undefeated streak in our industry. It's always a surprise when he loses a match.
I understand it. I always understand the wrestling games. They basically join WWE. They try to make that character weak as hell, pretty much. Like with Goldberg, they try to make Goldberg weak as hell, pretty much. When he came to WCW, I mean, when he came to WWE, when it comes to like him taking punches, he was basically even taking more damage. But when you watch the old WCW matches, he basically was basically like a tank. Like you could not stop that man. I go back and think about old wrestlers pretty much back in the day. Pretty much, it's like, yo, the old gimmicks was basically like cool as shit. Like I said, my favorite gimmick of all time is Booker T from the Harlem Heat. Pretty much, that's my favorite gimmick for some reason. Pretty much, that's who I used to always basically turn on my TV and watch. But when he got to WWE, he had a whole entire new gimmick that pretty much worked, I guess, and that's what happened. I don't have no other clue on why it went that way. But you should pretty much, cause I seemed like he was basically going to go with that gimmick pretty much, but they said, nah, it ain't gonna work. Let's try something new with it. And it's like, okay, cool, let's try something new. What I'm gonna do is make a retro Booker T, Hall of Fame Booker T, and it's basically easy. It's easy as hell. So what you do is you find his tights, very much. Booker T had tights had flames on it, pretty much. It was the Hall of Fame. Got the whole wardrobe in my head of how it was back in the day, pretty much. It was pretty much like something like, you know, I seen it pretty much. Do we Harlem? Slam. I know this is Jake the Snakes. This is Jake the Snakes. Where is Booker T? I seen it. It was in here somewhere. I seen it. Unless I went past it a couple times. Find it. I think it's this. Color. This is Hulk Hogan's. Not going fast, and people think that it's somebody else, but that's Hulk Hogan's heart. I believe remember that that's Hulk Hogan. That's his name. That's not Sin Cara. I think this is Sin Cara. I'm not too mistaken. We'll find it. We're gonna find it. All the Pete. All the Pete. He don't got it. It's decent. I think they are. And that's the thing. If I'm not mistaken. That's it. That's one. I remember back in the days, everybody was going to spinning Rudy. Everybody was doing that shit. Everybody was going to spinning Rudy. Definitely is the same Booker T that basically was getting beat up in the damn market. He got milk put on him pretty much, which was funny as hell. That's definitely the same. This is the same Booker T, which I remember. I'll make a well, I'm already gonna do it off the rip. I mean, right now is pretty much what I thought about doing is basically doing like a retro. I thought about this heavy, like putting the old gimmicks putting the old clothes they had on back in the day, what he was rocking at one point, and he basically decided not to wear the same thing. Pretty much, there you go. Found it. I forgot it was a single. Pretty much, I think at one. This is more towards Stevie Ray than anything. I think Stevie Ray used to wear this, or I think Book. I go back and look this shit up. I think Booker T wore like a just some tights. I think anywhere like something like this. Booker T. They already gonna send me. I knew they was gonna send me the book to say Booker T. Washington, such and such. Look. Oh, that's dope. He was wearing. He wore his old gimmicks. That's all. He wore his old gear. Well, that's. I didn't know he did that. It was on NXT or oh, that's dope. He did work. That's the best song. I don't know. Go back and watch his matches, man. He did go back and wore that old what's name, but yeah, oh, yeah. So it's back out of this. Very much. Hold up. Let's see. Alright. What would see? I think he was wearing. This was this is the old gimmick that I'm doing versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Here we go. What would see? He wore a black shirt. This is pretty much the Booker T that I remember. He wore a black shirt. It was exactly the gimmick. I'm gonna give y'all exactly the same gimmick that I remember when my first time seeing him on WWF or E, whatever you want to call it. He wore a black tucked in shirt, and he was basically like him and Stone Cold Steve Austin had like a goofy rivalry, and that was the most funniest rivalry I ever seen in my life. That's what I remember. I remember that whole rivalry with Stone Cold and what's his name was this? It was just man, Stone Cold's that guy that he was, man. This all something black shirt. They do got something black shirt right here. This is black. I have the catchphrase T pretty much at the time. Chat black, so I gotta make it chat. Black shirt like this. Right? He wore So there's what you had a belt on, but changing black. Yeah, black is exactly as the freaking Mustang. Oh, metallic black. Oh, we'll bring a little lights on. We'll just a little bit. Actual jeans. They actually jeans. Right? Keep the shoes on them. Safety gloves. What the hell's going on with your hands, bro? What the hell is going on with your hands? What the hell is going on with your hands, man? What you been doing? Oh my god, I guess you should keep the gloves. What the hell? What the hell is going on with that? Alright, keep the gloves on, my guy. Alright. Keep the gloves on. I'll just say keep the gloves on. I don't know what the hell's going on, y'all. Your hands are two different colors, my guy. I don't two tone. I don't know why your hands are. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright. Alright, so Booker T has birds on the shirt. I'm going to write exactly what they said on his shirt. Hold on. I'll be right with you. Hold up. It says, tell me in Booker T words. What's name? This is a little catchphrase that he used to say. Tell me. Can't say it. Can't really do it right now. Can't really do an impression of Booker T because it's early as shit. Tell me you did not just say that. Tell me you just didn't just say that. Or something he used to say. Right? I remember him saying that pretty much. just say the words was looking like something like a little bit like this, but a little bit like this, a little bit like this. Right? Tell me words. Here we go. Words. Say small, like this size. On his chest, right here. Boom. Right. To you. There we go. To you. Tell me you didn't remember the shirt didn't. Okay, I gotta. no, that version. Because the version I'm looking at right now, he had like a gold tee. He had like a full $1 million stuff. I ain't got time for doing all that. So I'm just gonna change it up. All he Booker T was basically he was slim, he was skinny. He was not the same size as he is now. It was just like I had the action figure of Booker T. They pretty much like they had him slim down. So I'm super bored. About to do something real quick. See if I can do it. See if I can redo the Dusty Rhodes. Do it. All right. So we Let's see. Say Dusty Rhodes. See if I got it right. I think I did. All right, there you get the right side. So that was cool. I definitely did a good job. Headman, something like this. Very much. All right, so see if I can remix the old gimmick that I'm basically looking at right now. Dang, it's like this damn thing is annoying. There we go. What's going on? What's this? What's that? Ain't another one? Oh, yes. That's the one you wore. Boy, well, this one too. Remember wearing that? Yep, you wore this one. It's like a SmackDown theme. I remember wearing that. And then, I don't think this is his. I think this is somebody else's. But it says E on it. So I think that probably is him. I just don't remember him. I just don't remember seeing him wearing it. So, yeah, we're just gonna keep that one. So I don't see no one side. What you want to do right there? Exit. Yeah. Oh, she go, what's up? Like, what I'm doing right there. But yeah, that's been my conversation of the day. Pretty much, this is like undercover racism is basically just at this point. It's at a high. It's really at a high level right now, and it's like it's just nonsense. If you don't like something, you don't like something. Simple as that. Shit. What was gonna be? Like somebody did a updated version of Trick Williams, the new outfit he wearing in wrestling now. Guarantee somebody make it, but I'll probably look it up probably later on. I'll see y'all people later. Y'all take it easy, be safe, and stay dangerous. I'll see y'all.